KBRFradio.com News, I'm Derek Sidian, and this is the weekly news recap brought to you by Fergus Falls Monument, online at foreverstonmemorial.com, memorials that matter. Ruby's Pantry has announced that it is ceasing operations. The nonprofit food ministry based in North Branch, Minnesota announced its decision abruptly Tuesday evening, saying, quote, "Over the past several months, we have been thoughtfully realigning the work, structure, and focus of Ruby's Pantry to ensure our mission remains at the center of everything we do. As part of this process, we have worked to better align community needs with our goal of operating in the most effective and seamless way possible. As a result, we have decided to end the operations of Ruby's Pantry effective immediately." End quote. Local organizers in Fergus Falls were surprised by the news, saying that an email was sent to some site leaders Tuesday morning, but Fergus Falls was not one of the ones informed before the Facebook announcement. Ruby's Pantry has served rural communities like Fergus Falls monthly at sponsoring churches in Minnesota, Wisconsin, Iowa, and North Dakota for 20 years. The Fergus Falls site has been operated for 8. A Battle Lake man was brought to a hospital after crashing into the Ottertail River early Thursday morning. The Ottertail County Sheriff's Office says 23-year-old Elijah Hendricks was traveling on County Highway 1 near East Lost Lake around 6 o'clock when he lost control of his vehicle and swerved into the river. The bystander who called deputies said Hendricks was out, hypothermic, conscious, and alert. Deputies say Hendricks denied an ambulance and was brought to a hospital by private vehicle. A Pelican Rapids man was also hurt after a semi-crash on I-94 early Thursday morning. State troopers say a sedan and a semi were both heading west on the interstate near mile marker 10 in Glendon Township at around 5:48 when they collided. The driver of the sedan, 20-year-old Tristan Landberg of Pelican Rapids, was brought to Sanford Hospital in Fargo for treatment of non-life-threatening injuries. The semi-driver from Alabama was not hurt. Troopers say the roads were covered in snow and ice at the time of the crash. The Grant County Sheriff's Office says 2 people were airlifted to regional hospitals after the UTV they were riding on rolled into water on Elbow Lake. When emergency crews arrived Sunday night, 1 person was still in the water and taken to the local hospital. The other 2 people were flown by medical helicopter to trauma centers. No further information has been released. Fergus Falls police arrested 3 juveniles after a short vehicle pursuit Sunday that ended with the suspects abandoning the vehicle and fleeing on foot. According to the Fergus Falls Police Department, officers attempted to stop a vehicle on March 29th that led to a pursuit lasting about 1/10 of a mile on East Main Avenue. Police terminated the chase because of the speed of the vehicle and concerns for public safety. The vehicle was later found abandoned in a driveway on East Cherry Avenue. A Fergus Falls police canine helped locate one of the suspects, a 16-year-old girl. Police later located the 2 remaining suspects, juveniles ages 14 and 15, within the city of Fergus Falls and took them into custody without incident. 2 of the juveniles were transported to a detention facility in Moorhead, while the 3rd was released to the care of a family member. The case will be submitted to the Ottertail County Attorney's Office for possible charges including motor vehicle theft, fleeing in a motor vehicle, fleeing on foot, and trespassing. Police are reminding residents to remove keys from their vehicles and lock them when they are not in use. A Parker's Prairie man was arrested Tuesday for making threatening comments about shooting up a bank. Ottertail County prosecutors say 57-year-old Matthew Baker was in a local bank at around 2:30 trying to cash a $10,000 check. The bank informed him that it has a waiting period for non-bank customers. Staff told Parker's Prairie police that Baker became upset and started swearing at an employee. The bank's president asked Baker to leave the building. They said Baker started making comments about shooting up the bank, using a 6-shooter to do so and returning to rob the bank. He then made a handgun gesture towards the bank president, saying he would shoot them. After officers arrived, they found Baker near an apartment complex and placed him under arrest. He made his first court appearance Thursday morning and has been charged with threats of violence and disorderly conduct. The Prairie Lakes Community Health Board has declared April 6th through the 12th as National Public Health Week in Ottertail and Wilkin counties. This annual observance recognizes the important role public health plays in keeping communities healthy, safe, and strong. National Public Health Week also marks an important milestone for the region with the introduction of the Prairie Lakes Community Health Board, a joint powers partnership between Ottertail and Wilkin counties that provides shared leadership and oversight for local public health. Public health professionals work alongside partners from local governments, schools, healthcare organizations, and community groups to address the many factors that influence health outcomes. From preventing disease and injury to promoting healthy environments and supporting families, public health plays a vital role in building strong communities. On Tuesday, MnDOT announced that its 2026 road construction season includes more than 200 projects, which includes the major overhaul of Exit 54 and replacing the Highway 210 overpass bridges near Walmart in Fergus Falls. As part of the $18.6 million project, the existing bridges will be replaced with a single bridge. With the bridge replacement, the roadway will reduce from 4 lanes to 2 lanes, with trails constructed on both sides of the road for pedestrian and bicycle use. Roundabouts will be constructed at the interchange ramps and Redwood Lane. The interchange ramps will be closed to all travelers during construction, but Highway 210 will remain open, allowing continued access to local businesses. Traffic will shift to one side of the bridge and be reduced to 1 lane in each direction. Construction is scheduled to start in May. MnDOT is holding an open house at the Americ Inn by Wyndham from 5 to 7 on April 23rd for residents to learn more about the project, schedule, detours, and more. This has been the Weekly News Recap, brought to you by Fergus Falls Monument, online at foreverstonmemorial.com, memorials that matter. For KBRFradio.com News, I'm Derek Sidian. Tune in at 5 o'clock every Friday afternoon on KBRFradio.com or on the Fergus Now app to stay up to date with local news. Find more stories on KBRFradio.com. Sign up for email news sent right to your inbox, delivered by Cooper's Office Supply.